Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
The BLITZ Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at blitzdentalcare.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at MasterTech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're MasterTech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at MasterTech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdsports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The BLITZ Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at blitzdentalcare.com.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Family pride is driven home. Ruther Ford, Ruther.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
Can you believe we are already into Week 3 of the high school football season? How has your team done so far? Week 3 brings with it a marked increase in the number of conference battles, and it won't be long before we start to look at the race for district standings and points. Every snap of the ball could make or break a team's season as they get into the meat of their schedules here in September. And speaking of meat, we have a prime cut of high school football ordered up for you tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jeff Whitener for the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. The Windsor Owls come to Festus tonight in hopes of getting back on track after being shut out 12-0 in Perryville last week. The Owls' offense accumulated for 181 yards, but continually stalled in the red zone. Crucial penalties and turnovers stalled drives that may have produced a Windsor victory instead. Now, the defense played well and have given up only 19 points in 2 games. Senior linebacker Keegan Ashes had 10 solo tackles against the Pirates. The defense forced 3 turnovers and had 2 quarterback sacks. Windsor will have an uphill battle, though, tonight against a Festus team that is once again stocked with talented skill position players. Dynamic junior quarterback Eshin Smith has rushed 9 times in 2 games for a total of 174 yards, or 15.8 yards per carry. Running back Hayden Bates is averaging 5.5 yards per carry with 22 rushes for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bates has also been a clutch receiver, catching 2 touchdown passes for 59 yards. On defense, Mason Shermer has been a tackling machine. Shermer has collected 21 solo tackles in just 2 games. Now, the Owls will have their work cut out for them tonight. They must put together long drives and keep the Tigers' offense off the field. They have to play a penalty and turnover-free game to have a chance tonight. It has been 22 years since Windsor has beaten the Festus Tigers. Will tonight be the night for an upset? Stick around to find out. In other games, 2-0 Jefferson hosts 1-1 Herculaneum. 2-0 Hillsborough is at home against 1-1 Fort Zumwalt West. 0-2 North County is at 1-1 DeSoto. 2-0 Grandview hosts 2-0 St. Pius. 1-1 Crystal City travels to 0-2 Bayless. 0-2 DeBerg hosts 0-2 Afton. 2-0 Seckman hosts 0-2 Northwest. 1-1 Fox is at home against 1-1 Lindbergh. 2-0 Oakville heads to 0-2 Webster Groves, and 2-0 Eureka travels to 1-1 Kirkwood. It's time to claim your territory on the couch, your favorite easy chair. It's going to be a long weekend of football with high school games tonight, college games tomorrow, and the NFL on Sunday. I hope you got all your chores done, because the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL will kick off now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL as we are live from Festus High School, home to the Festus Tigers, as our matchup tonight is between the Windsor Owls, who come into this one 1-1, and they take on the Festus Tigers as they are 1-1 coming into this one as well. Tanner Hendrickson here with you as we've got an exciting night. Week 3 of the high school football season is getting ready to kick off, and this is a matchup that has been in favor to Festus since the 2010 season, as it has been 12 straight wins for Festus over Windsor, as the last win for Windsor over the Festus Tigers was back in 2010. And let's run through some keys to tonight's game. And we'll start out with the visitors for Windsor. I was talking to head coach Jeff Funston earlier today, and you also heard in our pregame show, they love their defense. They're led by 4 senior linebackers coming into this one who forced 3 turnovers last week. They've allowed just 19 points this season, and they have forced 6 turnovers. And their goal for tonight, talking down on the field with Coach Jeff Funston, is going to be see if they can protect the football. They do not want to give the Festus Tigers extra chances, and they want to possess it and play a slow style of football to keep that explosive Festus Tigers offense off of the field. And again, they are 1-1, coming off a loss at Perryville, 12-0 in their last game. And now let's take a look at the home team, the Festus Tigers, as they are led by AJ Ofadale, and they love the poise and explosiveness on this roster for this team, as they love the weapons that they have. They're going to be rotating 2 quarterbacks tonight, as Essen Smith and Jeremiah Cunningham will be the ones that will be rotating the snaps. We don't know who exactly is going to start for the Tigers tonight as they get ready to take the field there for the opening for the coin toss. And still speaking about the Festus Tigers, they've got to play a physical brand of football. Their head coach told me down on the field, if they're going to match this impressive Windsor defense, they're going to have to make sure they play physical and set the tone tonight. And one thing to keep an eye on as well, Windsor is going to have to play a lot of their guys 2 ways. They are not very deep tonight. They're dealing with a handful of injuries, missing a couple of key players coming into tonight's matchup, including Nicholas Beer, as he's one of their top players. He is out tonight. He's dealing with an injury, and we'll see how the Owls are going to hold up in tonight's game. It's not hot. That's the good thing for them, as coming into tonight's game, it has really cooled off. We're into the low 70s as we get set for kickoff, as they get ready to do the coin toss here to see who will start with tonight's football. And we'll see who will come on top of this one and improve to 2-1, as you much rather be 2-1 than 1-2 going into week 4. Let's take a quick break here on Livestream STL. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff for you as you are getting set to watch the Festus Tigers take on the Windsor Owls here on Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
As we welcome you back into the Friday Night Blitz here on Livestream STL, as they just got done doing the coin toss, and Festus won, they elect to defer, as Windsor will be receiving the first half kickoff. As you see, the Tigers come on to the field in their black uniforms. They've got the yellow/gold numbers across their chests, as they'll be kicking off from our left to right. As we see Windsor Owls go out ready to return this kick, as they will send one player all the way back, as back to return is Colin Carter for the Owls. They've also got back there A.J. Patrick. He's the guy to keep an eye on for this Windsor team. They really like his running ability, as he's their lead rusher with 92 yards so far this year. They think he's going to be going to play college football somewhere. They don't know where just yet, as we'll see kicking this one off for the Tigers as they get set to send this one away. As we are ready to get week 3 of the high school football season underway, as both teams come in 1-1 and they look to get back above 500 tonight, as this is a high kick that is going to be fielded. No, it's bobbled around the 15-yard line by Carter. He hesitates, flag comes in, so we're going to have a penalty on the very first play for tonight. Carter had nowhere to go as the Festus Tigers swarmed him. And we'll see what the penalty is on the first play. And again, the main goal for the Owls tonight, talking down on the field with their head coach, they want to possess the football. They want to have long drives. So we've got a hold against the Owls. So they are going to be backed up even further from this opening kickoff. We'll see where they end up starting with the football here. So look for an official spot. It looks like based on where they may be half the distance to the goal. Wait to see where the football gets placed. It's placed right at the 10-yard line. So they will start at their own 10-yard line. Not exactly where they'd like to be. Starting quarterback for them is Luke Patterson, the junior. And they like to run the football, as Patterson, through the first 2 games, has just attempted 10 passes for 35 yards. And they run basically 3 running backs, A.J. Patrick, Logan Wilson, Colin Carter, who had that opening kickoff. You see our head officials discussing, trying to determine where they're going to actually put this football. And it looks like it got backed up to right around the 6-yard line, so it looks like that's where the Windsor Owls will start with the football tonight. As here we go, as you see them line up, there's 2 wide receivers to the left of Patterson. Man in motion, trying to blitz right up the middle, and the Festus Tigers read that play perfectly, coming in and stopping it right off the bat. That was a great shot up the middle. There's Mason Shermer. He's their lead tackler coming into tonight's game. He's the guy to kind of keep an eye on, as that was a loss of 2 on that play. And this is an offense that's going to run a lot of motion in the backfield, and as you saw there, it was timed up perfectly. Shermer was able to come in and get that tackle for a loss. Windsor Owls look almost confused here as they're bringing in some different sub-packages. They've almost stayed up a minute in just 1 play. Lineup, same formation. See what they want to do here. Back to their own territory to snap. They're going to hand it off right up the middle, bursting through with the speed. There's going to be about a gain of 6 or 7 here for the Owls. He's trying to see who got the carry. I think Logan Wilson was the one who had that carry. Good run for him on his first carry of the night. So he gets the ball all the way out to the 12-yard line. So gain of about 8 on that play. Makes it 3rd and manageable for the Owls, as it's about 3rd and 4 in their own territory. 1 back behind the quarterback. They take the snap. They're going to fake the handoff now, carrying it around the outside. Couldn't get the edge, and wrapped up is Patterson as he kept that kind of a little play-action run play there. And it looks like nothing was gained on that play, and it looks like it's going to be a potential 3-and-out right off the bat here for the Owls offense. Shermer was involved on that tackle again. He's been flying around early here, made 2 of those tackles, or was at least involved in them. So it brings up 4th down. As it looks like on to punt is Colin Carter. Snap is right to him. There's pressure coming on the side, almost blocked. It's a high punt. Didn't get a ton of distance on it. As it bounces around the 40, goes out of play right in front of that 40-yard line. Actually, looks like our official will mark it at the 40-yard line. So we're going to see that's where the Festus Tigers will start their first possession of tonight's game. Will be right at the 40-yard line. So they've got favorable position, and it looks like the quarterback that's out for them to start tonight's game is Jeremiah Cunningham, the senior, 5 of 11 on the year, 125 yards, and he's thrown for 2 touchdowns. Again, head coach A.J. Ofadole told us that they were going to be rotating quarterbacks in tonight's game. Don't really have a designated starter just yet. As they come out shotgun formation, trips to the right, the snap. They're going to toss it out wide here, cut back, Pressure coming. That defense is swarming. Gain of just a couple. As it looks like on the carry was Hayden Bates on that play. So not a gain of a lot there on first down. Good positive play, though. As they take the snap here, they're looking to pass. They're just going to dump it off. That's Bates again. He's got the edge. He's got a blocker. He gets past one, cuts back towards the sideline. He's wrapped up from behind, but it's a big gain, and it's going to be a first down for the Festus Tigers. Just a simple little route out of the backfield, and they're looking to get Bates involved early in today's game.
Number 21, Colin Carter on the tackle for Windsor. And that's good enough for a first
So they take the
down.
snap as it's from their own at the 24 of Windsor. It's a little screen pass towards the outside. It's going to be a gain of about 5 yards, it looks like.
Number 8 for the Tigers, Dawson
As making
Bridget
that
on the
catch,
reception. Number 21,
it was Dawson
Colin
Bridget.
Carter for Windsor on the tackle.
As they take the snap again. This time it's from the 15-yard line as they go outside. The pass to Yates. Yates gets around the outside, gets shoved out of bounds at right around the 5-yard line.
Yates on the reception, knocked out of bounds by Windsor. And that's good enough for a Festus
So it's
Tigers
another
first
Festus
down.
first down as Yates gets all the way to the Windsor 5-yard line. Festus has been moving this drive quickly now as it's first and goal. Jeremiah Cunningham is the quarterback. He's got a running back on his hip. That is Bates. Man in motion, they're going to get a false start. Somebody moved on the left side of the O-line, and that'll back things up 5 yards.
Prior to the snap, false start, Festus.
Not quite sure who it was that jumped there. It may have been the offensive guard or offensive tackle, Isaiah Desmarais.
Ball's on the 10-yard line.
So ball at the 10. First and goal for Festus on their first drive of tonight's game as we're just about 4 minutes in here to the first quarter. As they look over to their sideline, looking for the signals. Two tight ends set there on the right side. There's two wide receivers to the left. Cunningham's got Bates in the backfield with him. Man in motion. The snap. Play action. No, they're going to keep it with the quarterback. Running up the middle, being wrapped up from behind, falling forward as he falls right on that PAT spot. So it's a gain of about 7 for Cunningham, his first rush of today's game. So he gets marked down right around that 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal for the Tigers.
So you look over. This defense for the Owls has been great in the first 2 games of this season, as they allowed 6 points in the first game of the season and 12 last week in their loss at Perryville. Led by their senior linebacker core. We'll see what the Tigers do here. Cunningham has 2 players in motion as they shift to the right side. Cunningham takes the snap, hands it off to Bates. Bates cuts back left. He's wrapped up. He's going to have to try and surge forward, and there's the Owl defense. 4 white jerseys onto the running back, Bates, and that is going to be looks like no gain on that play. Thought maybe he lost a yard, but they're going to mark him right at the line. Third down. Third and goal. This is probably 4-down territory for the Festus Tigers. This would be a huge stand for the Owls. Can Windsor get 2 more stops? Cunningham takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Bates. Bates surges forward, and he's into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night as the Festus Tigers take a 6-0 lead thanks to a 3-yard rushing touchdown from Hayden Bates with 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. Festus offense off to a hot start here tonight. As we're ready for the PAT. Snap, good hold, kick is up, and it is good. So the Festus Tigers will take a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter with 6:33 to go on a 3-yard rushing touchdown from their running back, Hayden Bates. And let's keep it here with you here on live stream STL. Let me tell you about our friends at Cheap Seats Photography, as Photography, banners, designs. Where do we get our banners here at Livestream STL? Well, it's Cheap Sheets Photos, of course. Give Ron Rigdon and the folks over at Cheap Sheet Photo a call, 314-402-9014 or cheapseatsphoto.com. Tell them that we sent you here from Livestream STL. As it is 7-0, 6:33 to go here in the first quarter, as it's our Friday night Blitz game between the Festus Tigers and the Windsor Owls here on Livestream STL. Tanner Hendrickson here with you. So we'll see if the Windsor Owls are able to get anything going offensively on their second drive. Their first one stalled out very quickly as they had a 3-and-out. Had to punt the ball away. As the kickoff is away, this one's high, spiraling. It'll be caught, run on right around that 15-yard line. Burst of speed up the middle, hit hard at the legs, as that was Colin Carter that had that kickoff. And he does a much better job this time as he fumbled on the first one. And we will see the Windsor Owls offense start right around the 32-yard line of the Tigers. And they're going to call time for... So with an official timeout, we'll take a quick timeout as well, as you are watching the Festus Tigers take on the Windsor Owls here on Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings. We got amazing burgers. We got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Back here on Livestream STL, as the Windsor Owls just ran their first play of their second drive. It was a 1-yard rush from their quarterback, Luke Patterson. So he gained a yard, and it makes it 2nd and 9. They've got the ball at their own 33-yard line on the left hash mark as Patterson goes back under center. Looks like he wants to change the play, see something with the defense. Barks out the orders to his offensive line, which is a fairly old offensive line. A couple junior seniors. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Pulled back. Nothing there as a big tackle was made. As I believe making that tackle and pulling him back was Xavier Gould on the tackle. And it's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3 there as that was handed off to Logan Wilson for the carry. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long. And this is not a spot that the Windsor Owls want to be in. So they've only gained 2 yards on their first 2 plays. They don't throw the ball very often. They haven't thrown it yet tonight. They've only thrown it 10 times in their first 2 games of the season. And the number one goal their head coach told me when I was down on the field talking with Jeff Funston was we've got to possess the football. And so far, 5 plays, no first downs. They'll look to change that here. As Patterson, the junior, goes under center. Man in motion. They take the snap. They fake the pitch. They run it up the middle, trying to fight forward. Great one-arm tackle there as the carry was made. Ran up the middle there by Carter Jessic. Not quite sure who made that tackle. It was Damaris who made the tackle. It's a very good one-arm tackle, and they're going to have to send the punting unit back out for the Windsor Owls. They only gained 2 on that play thanks to that one-arm tackle. So we'll see a 3-and-out for the Windsor Owls as they'll have to punt this one away again. Jasic couldn't get anything going. Oh, we got a false start, yep. As we saw pressure coming up the middle there, and just seeing it also was Logan Wilson. It's kind of on the right side of that line. And when he saw that pressure move, he started to slide inside, but not allowed to do that. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty and back up the Windsor Owls even further. So it makes it 4th and 11 for the punting unit. As we see Colin Carter ready to send this one away. So he gets the snap. It's pretty good. Pressure's coming. He gets this one away. This is a line drive punt that's going to bounce right past the 50-yard line. It's going to get a friendly bounce for a little bit before it starts to cut back, and then it will be down by A.J. Patrick at around the 42-yard line, it looks like. So that's where Festus will start on their second possession. And on their first one, they finished it off. It was a drive where they punched it in with their running back, as it was punched in there from Hayden Bates. 3-yard touchdown. And it looks like we're now going to see Essen Smith for the first time at quarterback for the Festus Tigers. Again, they're going to rotate these QBs in and out tonight. They don't really have a designated starter. As Essen Smith gets his first possession here, he takes it. It's a high snap. He's barely able to save it. Pressure coming from the Windsor Owls. He dances away from one, shakes off another, and he takes a broken play, gets down the sideline, picks up a first down. What a great play by Essen Smith. Was not supposed to be like that, but hey, they are going to get a first down and get into Windsor territory at their 38-yard line. What a big play by Essen Smith, as he was able to pick up 20 on that play. This time he's going to look to pass. It's a quick little screen to Yates here on the near side as he gets hammered by Keegan Ashes.
Number 3, Landon Yates on the catch.
As Yates makes the catch there. And they will get the ball. It's a gain of about 5 on that play. It's marked at the 34 of Windsor. Smith takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Avery Edwards. Edwards with a burst of speed up the middle. He avoids the last tackler. He gets in with the burst. 34-yard rushing touchdown for the Festus Tigers. And they are on top 13-0 as Avery Edwards hit that hole and took off. And he's into the end zone, and it's been 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for the Festus Tigers with 2:49 to go here in the first quarter. So we'll see the PAT come on now. And this is what Coach was telling me down on the field. Hey, they love their explosiveness. As the PAT is up, it is good. There is a flag on the play. Before we officially award it to Festus, let's see what the flag is. See what our officials say here. And they're going to pick up the flag. So no flag. The PAT is good. So it makes it 14-0 Festus, as that drive was a good one for them, as they have been great in their first 2 drives. 2 touchdowns in their first 2 drives as they lead it 14-0 over the Windsor Owls. Just kind of taking a look at some of our stats here for you as we're trying our best to keep up with them. For Festus, 5 first downs so far in their 2 drives, as they've done a really good job of establishing the running game. 6 carries for 69 yards. And then you look at the Windsor Owls, have not picked up a first down, have had 2 possessions, and they've carried the ball 6 times for just 11 yards. So they're going to have to try and figure things out offensively here if they want to keep this one close. And this is not their game. They like to play a possession style of football, establish the run. They don't throw the ball often. They've just thrown it 10 times coming into tonight's contest. As we see Festus get ready to kick this one away. As 14-0's our score. I believe this may be Aiden Bieleman that is kicking off as he sends this one away. Running up to get underneath it as the catch is made. That's Colin Carter. Carter runs up the middle, gets hit, tries to spin off that tackler, and falls forward to about the 31. So that's where we'll see Windsor take over on their 3rd possession here. As we see the Windsor offense come out as they start the play clock here. 2:42 to go for the 3rd possession for the Windsor Owls. as they start at their own 31-yard line. Patterson takes a snap. He's going to keep it. They're going to run the speed option. They pitch it outside, getting tackled after a gain of about 1, as I believe on that carry was Logan Wilson. So the Festus Tigers defense has done a really good job. They're flying around all over the place here today. There's just not been a lot for the Windsor offense to get going on. They can't establish anything so far. They've been trying to get this running game going. It's their strength. They use basically 3 running backs plus their QB. Come back out here. Patterson ready to go under center. Behind him, Logan Wilson. So get set. Man in motion. The snap, they're going to hand it off. Wilson up the middle, trying to fight forward. Those were hard-earned yards right there. He was grabbed right about the line of scrimmage, but he's able to push forward for about a gain of 4 or 5, and that's going to make it 3rd and manageable. So he was wrapped up and taken down at the 37-yard line. Now we'll see what Windsor does here. Wouldn't think it's 4-down territory. So they're pinned kind of in their own area at their own 37-yard line. Patterson under center. First down would be huge here. Don't want to go 3 and out 3 times in a row. The snap, play action. It is going to be a throw. They throw to the right side, going up in the air. Big hit, flying high, as I believe making that catch was A.J. Patrick. And he got maybe a yard, and it brings up 4th down and decision time for the Windsor Owls. See what they want to do here. Down 14-0. This maybe have to go for it to try and stay in this football game early on. Maybe just kind of try and shift the momentum as well. So it's been all Festus here early on. We're under a minute to go. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Patterson under center. 4th and 3. Festus defense starts to come up. The snap, they are going to run it. It's an end around, but the Festus Tigers defense sniffed it out. They're going to get the stop on 4th down as they're going to get a turnover on downs as the handoff to A.J. Patrick was read, and I think the first one on the tackle may have been Brady Nolan, and that is going to be a turnover on down, and that's a killer for the Windsor offense. And it looks like they're also going to give credit to Connor Rush on that tackle. That play was sniffed out. They tried the end around to A.J. Patrick, and he lost yards. And now we'll see the Festus Tiger offense back on the field at the Windsor 35-yard line. As it looks like they're turning back to Jeremiah Cunningham at QB. This is his 2nd possession tonight. Again, they've been rotating around these QBs all year long between Cunningham and Essen Smith. Cunningham takes a snap. He's looking to pass, drops back. He's got a clean pocket. Pressure was coming. He's going to air it out deep down the field, and it's broken up. Nice play defensively by Windsor as they're looking for Landon Yates on that play. I can't quite tell who got a piece of that. May have been A.J. Patrick that broke that play up.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
So incomplete pass from Jeremiah Cunningham brings up 2nd and 10. With 14.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. As we're in Festus at Tiger Stadium, home of the Festus Tigers. They're looking to improve to 2-1. Windsor Owls doing the same thing. Both these teams 1-1 coming into tonight's game. Cunningham takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Bates. Bates tries to get around the edge, shakes off 2 tacklers, tries to cut back, but he kind of slipped as he was getting hit. He'll gain about 3. And that will probably be our final play here in the first quarter as the clock ticks down. So that does it for the end of the first quarter. The Festus Tigers have 2 rushing touchdowns today as they lead it 14-0 at the end of 1 over the Windsor Owls. As you're watching the Festus Tigers take on the Windsor Owls here on live stream STL on Friday Night Blitz.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote. 636-797-5800.
As we're ready to start the second quarter here on Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL, it's 3rd and 7 for the Festus Tigers at the Windsor 32. Dropping back to pass. It's a little screen pass as they dump it off to Hayden Bates. Bates gets a block on the right side, stops, cuts back towards the middle, and then gets wrapped up. A flag did come down right around the 30-yard line, so this play may be coming back, as that was right around the area where we could have either an ineligible lineman downfield or maybe a holding or illegal block in the back. I'll quit speculating. I'll wait for the Zebras to make the call. They're the ones dictating the pace of play here today, and what they view as a violation is we'll get the call here from our head official. And it looks like they're backing the football up, so, yep, it will be an illegal block in the back against the Festus Tigers. So that will back them up. They probably had the first down. Would have depended on the spot. I think they would have had it. So that will back the ball all the way back up to the 41-yard line of Windsor. So it makes it 3rd and 16 on this play. Could be 4-down territory for the Tigers. Cunningham's the quarterback. He's got Bates on his left hip. 3 wide receivers to the left. Cunningham takes the snap. He's got time. He's going to air this one out deep towards the sideline. Coming back and making the catch, as that was received by... And I can't tell. I think it may have been Hunter Bates that made that catch, and that's going to be a first down for the Tigers. It's a huge play inside the red zone, inside the 10, as that was caught at the Windsor 9-yard line. And talking to their coach before the game, Coach Ofadale told me, hey, I like the weapons on this team. We've got some explosiveness to us, and we've seen that here today firsthand. As they're inside the 10, looking to increase their lead. They take the snap. It's an option. They're going to pitch it outside. Bates has got the edge, cuts back towards the middle, tries to muscle his way in, and he does for a Festus Tigers touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the day for Hayden Bates, as this is a 9-yard rushing touchdown, and it makes it 20-0 for the Festus Tigers. He scores with 11:33 to go here in the second quarter. And again, that's his 2nd touchdown of today's contest, as we'll see the PAT coming here for Festus. They're looking to make it 21-0. The snap is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So perfect on the PAT side is the Festus Tigers, as they lead this one now 21-0, as they've scored on all 3 possessions. Before we get to the kick, let's keep it here with you, as let's go ahead and why don't you sponsor with us? Business, we are looking for sponsors to complete our spots this fall. You can sponsor with us by calling 314-852-4398. So make sure you call us, sponsor with us here at Livestream STL for Friday Night Blitz, and get involved with all the sports that we do. So again, make sure you call us, as you can get a hold of us, 314-852-4398. As taking a look at tonight's game here, recapping it for you real quick, as it's 21-0, 11:33 to go here in the second quarter, as it is been a couple of rushing touchdowns for Hayden Bates. He's got one from 3 yards out. That last one that you just saw was from 9 yards out. And then also we've seen a big run from Avery Edwards, 34-yard rushing touchdown for him today. So we'll see Festus kick this one off. Taking a look at the rushing numbers as Hayden Bates 5 carries for 20 yards so far today. Avery Edwards 1 for 34 in the touchdown. As Festus is ready to kick this one off as they're going right to left now as we ended the first quarter. This is a high kick, and they're going to let this bounce as it's caught right around the 15. There's a hole here on the right side, just getting tripped up, and A.J. Patrick probably saw a hole there as he gets tripped up right around the 31, 32-yard line. He had a chance for a big return, but someone was able to grab his ankle and drag him down. And the Windsor offense will have to start at their own. Looks like 32 is where they're going to spot things for this next drive. Early on for the Windsor offense, they've not gotten a first down. They've run 10 plays, 9 rushes for just 14 yards. And it looks like something's wrong with the chain over there on the far side. Now they get it kind of untangled. Not quite sure. I believe that's what the issue is. And again, talking down on the field before the game, Jeff Funston said, "Hey, we can't let this thing become a shootout. We want to really grind out this football game. We want to possess the football." And so far, they haven't been able to get a first down, and it's part of the reason that you're seeing the struggles early on here for Windsor. And the defense has been out there for a long time with no first downs picked up. See if they can change that here. Again, Windsor has not beaten Festus since the 2010 season. They're trying to snap a 12-game losing streak against these Tigers. Man in motion. The snap. They're going to pitch it all the way out. Hit hard. The ball is loose. It's on the ground. Diving on top of it is the quarterback as Patterson had to just jump on top of that as the pitch was out to A.J. Patrick, but it got knocked from his arms as he went to catch it. Great play by the Festus Tigers defense. And that's going to really back up this Windsor offense all the way inside their own 20 to their own 17-yard line. So it makes it 2nd and 25, and the offense just can't get anything going against this defense that's been flying around out there for the Tigers. As we're just inside a minute into this second quarter. So they line up in their familiar formation. The snap, they're going to hand it off around the edge. They get the end around on the wide receiver here. Flying in a huge hit delivered by the Festus Tigers, as I believe that may have been Brady Nolan with that big hit. Brady Nolan with a huge hit as that was handed off. I believe that was Willie Coleman that was the one on that carry. And the Tigers are really feeling it here tonight. So the ball's at the Windsor 21-yard line. So it's 3rd and 21. First possession of the second quarter for the Owls. Man in motion, the snap, they're going to run another end around. The Tigers read it well, shaking off one tackler, and then here come the Tigers in a swarm as they are going to wrap up in the backfield. I believe that was handed off to, I think A.J. Patrick may have been the one who had that run, and the defense comes up big for the Tigers, and that's going to be another 3 and out for the Windsor offense if they're going to have to punt the football back away. So there's just been nothing out there offensively for the Owls. So they're ready to punt this one away. 21-0, the Tigers lead it. Snap, pressure coming off the edge, almost blocked. The Tigers almost got to this one, but it'll be fielded right around the 50 by Landon Yates. Yates cuts back towards the middle, goes towards the sideline. He's got a bit of a lane down the sideline to the 25 before being shoved out of bounds right around the 22. So really good return from Landon Yates, and it's going to be another great start for the Festus Tigers here on offense, deep inside of Owl territory, as they will be starting right at that 22-yard line. Or excuse me, they're going to back it up a little bit. Oh, no, they won't. They will keep it at the 22. Eyes playing tricks on me here. So, again, they continue to rotate these quarterbacks. We see Essen Smith, the junior. He's now back at QB for the Tigers. They got 2 running backs on the hip of them. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. They're going to send in motion Trent Young. He now lines up kind of as a tight end. Now Rote continues his motion to the right side. Smith takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Rushing up the middle with some speed. Cuts towards the right. Cuts back left. Dragged down right around the 10-yard line inside the 10 as that was Landon Yates. As he's been like a little jitterbug out there for the Festus Tigers, and he picks up another first down. They mark the ball right at the 10-yard line. Yates already has 1 rushing touchdown today. Or excuse me, no, he doesn't. That was Avery Edwards. See if they want to go back to Yates. Snap is high. It's bobbled. It's grabbed by Essen Smith. He's dragged by his jersey. He's not going to be able to shake that tackle. The ball came out. I don't know if they're going to say he was down. It looks like the Tigers will, or excuse me, the officials say that Essen Smith's body had hit the ground before the ball fell out. So that's going to be a loss on that play. As we see them line up now with Essen Smith. As they take the snap, he's looking to throw. He's going to throw towards the outside. The catch is made, trying to push his way to the end zone, but unable to get there as the catch was made. That was Parker Perry on the catch. He's dragged down right at the 1-yard line of Windsor. Unable to get that touchdown. There's trying for it, but dragged just short. As it's 3rd and goal, Essen Smith barks out orders. He's got Tay Williams on his right behind him. The snap, they're going to hand it off to Williams. Williams grabbed in the backfield. He's going to have to surge forward. Did he push his way into the end zone? He did, according to the officials. And it's another touchdown for the Festus Tigers with 6:44 to go here in the second quarter, as it's a 1-yard rushing touchdown for Tay Williams. So it's been all Festus Tigers here early on. As the PAT kick is up, and they are 4 for 4 are the Festus Tigers, as they lead it 28-0 here in the second quarter. And let's keep it here with you. And hey, make sure you catch all of our games. You can now catch our broadcast at the Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, and Case and Bucks in Barnhart. All brought to you by us here at Livestream STL through the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. So we say hello to all those watching these games here on Livestream STL, as it's Friday Night Blitz, as the Festus Tigers are doing a really good job here tonight, setting the tone as they lead it 28-0. They have scored on all 4 of their possessions, and they have been able to hold the Windsor offense to 0 first downs. I repeat that, 0 first downs, as it's just been all Festus Tigers. The defense has been flying around out there. We've seen a couple of big hits. Mason Shermer, their linebacker, who leads the team with 21 tackles, has been very effective today. We've seen Hayden Bates, Tay Williams, Landon Yates, Avery Edwards, all these running backs for this Tigers team get a couple of carries, and they've done a really nice job so far here today. As the Tigers ready to kick this one back off. 28-0, 6:44 to go. It's just a little pooch kick that's going to bounce right around the 32. It is going to be gathered and breaking free, and almost was able to get a huge run was Logan Wilson, as he had just one tackler to beat, and he may have been gone to the end zone. And we're going to get a official timeout, it looks like, here with 6:41 to go here in the first quarter. And we will step aside as well, as you are watching Friday Night Blitz here on Livestream STL as the Festus Tigers take on the Windsor Owls.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, We have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, hey, I'm a business, and I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us. 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
As we're back here on Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL, as that was the second play of the drive, as the handoff was to A.J. Patrick. He wasn't able to gain anything on that play. In fact, he lost a yard. The first play of this drive was an incomplete pass, and that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Windsor offense as they tried to begin this drive by throwing a deep seam up the middle from Luke Patterson as he was trying to get it back to A.J. Patrick, but it was incomplete. 6 minutes to go. So we're about halfway through this second quarter. It's 28-0. Festus Tigers lead this one. And they're looking for another 3 and out. They've yet to allow first down today. The snap, a little trickery in the backfield, rushing with it up the middle, but wrapped up from behind, taken down. As that was Willie Coleman, the third, who tried to get spin free and gain some more yards, but he was tackled at the original line to gain, and that's going to bring up 4th down and some decision time for the Windsor offense.
He's tackled by numerous Tigers, led by number 3, Landon Yates.
As Landon Yates was the lead man in on that tackle. So it's about 4th and 9. They gave a little bit better forward progress, and it looks like the Owls are going to go for it here. Trailing 28-0, about 5:15 to go here in the second quarter. As we see Patterson line up under center. Man in motion, the snap, they fake the pitch out to him. It's going to be a passing play. Patterson's going to air this out. It's intercepted by the Festus Tigers defense, running towards the left side, cutting back towards the middle. It's a nice move by Trey Lacey. Trey Lacey may have a pick 6 as he goes to has a pick 6 for the Festus Tigers as they increase the lead to 34-0, as that was about a 55-yard interception return. And again, that was Trey Lacey, the junior, with the interception return to the house for the touchdown. As this Festus Tigers team has been flying all over the field, and Lacey didn't fall for the fakes in the backfield, stayed in his position, read the QB's eyes, and then jumped the route of the receiver for his 55-yard INT touchdown. And that's with 4:53 to go here in the second quarter. 35-0 our score. That was a beautiful play. The snap was high, but good job by the holder to grab it and pull it down, and the PAT is good. So that will increase the lead to make it 35-0 in favor of the Festus Tigers with just under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarters. We're getting closer and closer to halftime. 35-0 our score. And we'll see how the Windsor Owls respond to this one. This has not gone how they envisioned it. Talking to Jeff Funston before the game, he loved their defense, and they've just been on the field for a really long time. And you can tell they look tired being out there as their offense just hasn't been able to possess the football like they wanted to. So that was their main goal coming into today's game. They wanted A.J. Patrick, Logan Wilson. They wanted all these running backs of theirs to keep possession for them as they try to establish the running game, and the Festus Tigers have come out and just dominated things from the very get-go as they lead at 35-0 as they're ready to kick this one off. Again, this has been a 12-year winning streak for the Festus Tigers over the Windsor Owls. So the last Windsor win in this head-to-head matchup came all the way back in 2010 as running with a big hit there as Logan Wilson got drilled by 2 Tigers on the play as he gets the ball out to what looks like about the 25, 26-yard line on that return. Just depends on where they're going to spot this football. Looks like they will put it at the Windsor 26. Now it's about small victories for this offense. Can they find a way to pick up their first down of the evening? So we'll see what Luke Patterson and his offense come out with here in this second half. Or excuse me, here in this drive. So we got 4:48 left in the first half. They're going to line up back under center. In the backfield is Logan Wilson. Man in motion, the snap, they're going to run the speed option. They pitch it out to A.J. Patrick. Patrick has the edge, tries to cut back towards the middle, but he's grabbed from behind by the late trailing defensive player. So that'll be a pickup about 3 on the play. So I believe the man that was in on the tackle was Mason Shermer, who's their lead tackler coming into today's game. He's been flying all over the place for this defense. Shermer had 21 tackles coming into today's game. He's just adding to that total. Don't have official stats on all the defensive players. I would assume he's getting up to about 5 here in the first half. He's been all over the place in that middle linebacker position. As we see Patterson line up back under center. They take the snap. He fakes the first handoff, pitches it out. Whew, almost threw that one away. Great job to just get to that football by Willie Coleman. But as he grabbed it, he was tackled, and he was brought down by no other than Mason Shermer for a loss of 1. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that is going to bring up another 3rd and long for the Owls offense.
Assisted by 21, Brady Nolan.
Brady Nolan, the other player involved in that tackle. He's got 14 tackles on the year coming in tonight. He had also had an interception. Well, one thing that both coaches have to like, the Festus team is going to like, they forced a turnover, and that was one thing that Windsor did not want to lose. They did not want to lose the turnover battle. Well, they've turned the ball over once. They had a couple turnovers last weekend. They haven't been able to force any on Festus. That'll be one thing they'd like to get in the second half, as they're going to run a little pitch out to A.J. Patrick. Has to spin off one tackler, and that Festus defense has been all over the field, as that was Tyler Reese that came flying in, the junior, on that tackle. So we reached the 3-minute mark, and it's going to bring up 4th and long for the Owls offense. Gain of nothing on the last 3 plays for the Windsor offense. Taking a look on the stats that I've been trying to do my best to keep as close as possible. They've got just 17 rushing yards, 3 rushing yards for the Windsor offense today. Don't know how accurate my stats are, but it's been very tough sledding for them offensively. So they reach the 225 mark as they Carter Jessik's out there. Not sure if he's at quarterback or he went in. He probably lined up as a running back. That's what he's listed at on the depth chart here. As we see continuous motion here, and we're now going to get a timeout. 2:01 to go. We'll see Windsor burn their first timeout. Let's keep it here with you. Make sure you catch Upon Further Review. That is our weekly show that reviews this week's high school football scores. We crown this week's Player of the Week along with honorable mentions, then talk about next week's games. Join Ray Halbrook, Matt Bates, and Jeff Whitener for Upon Further Review. Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on Livestream STL, Facebook, YouTube, and on X, and the TKDS Sports Network for mobile Roku, and Fire TV. So make sure you check out the Upon Further Review show here on Livestream STL. Now let's talk about this game for you. It's 35-0. The Festus Tigers lead it over the Windsor Owls. 2:01 to go here in the first half as the Festus offense has been flying around. They were just as advertised, as Coach A.J. Ofadale told me on the field. He said, hey, I love the weapons that we have. We played a little careless last week. We just weren't ourselves. But this week they've been really good, flying around the football. They've scored on every offensive possession that they have had. They even have a defensive touchdown as well, a 55-yard interception returned for a TD by Trey Lacey. So it has been all Festus Tigers here in the first half. They've rushed for 4 touchdowns as well. They almost had a throwing touchdown as well, as we almost saw Essen Smith hit his wide receiver for a touchdown, but he was dragged down at the 1-yard line. They punched it in on the very next play. So we're back to the action here after the Windsor Owls burned their first of 3 timeouts. It's 4th and 7, 2:01 to go here in the first half. As we see Luke Patterson line up under center. Windsor offense has had its struggles. In motion, A.J. Patrick. The snap, they're going to pitch it out to him. It was knocked down. It's loose. It's going to be covered up by the Festus Tigers. As who was that got a piece of that? That was I believe that was the defensive end, Xavier Gould, the senior. He got his hand on that pitch, knocked it down, jumped on top of that fumble recovery, and it will be another turnover for the Windsor offense. This time it's a fumble, and we will see the Festus Tigers offense come out in the red zone on this next possession. Really nice play there by Gould. They will start with the football at the Windsor 17-yard line. 1st and 10, in at quarterback, Jeremiah Cunningham again. He drops back to pass. He dumps this one off. It's to his running back wide open. It's Hayden Bates. Bates drags his way. He got knocked out of bounds right around the 2. He tried to get to the end zone, but just couldn't get there. And it's another passing play that just ends up short of a touchdown. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Cunningham communicates with his offensive line. 2 wide receivers to the left. Hayden Bates on his right hip. The snap. They're going to hand this one off to the wide receiver. Rushing in, it's Landon Yates for a touchdown for the Festus Tigers as they increase their lead here in the first half to 41-0 with 1:43 to go here in the first half. As they ran that little end around right to Landon Yates. 3 yards in, he punches it in as it was a well executed. Looked like a potential read option as well, as I was trying to keep my eyes on the quarterback, see if he gave it up, and he did not. So 42-0 if this PAT is good. The kick is up. It floats through, and the Festus Tigers increase the lead to 42-0 with 1:43 to go here in the first half. So we've seen a handful of touchdowns for half a baker's dozen, if I remember everything from school correctly. 42-0, 1:43 to go. We'll kind of, during halftime, we'll recap everything for you, all the scores. Here the cheerleaders counting up all the points for the touchdowns, and they may still be going through halftime to get to 42. So they've had to be very active today as Festus has played just about as good a football as you could ask for, and I bet head coach Ofadale would say the same thing if we went and talked to him after the game. I bet he'd tell you that was just about how we drew it up. And you know, for the Windsor Owls, they are a little light-handed today. They're missing a handful of players due to injury, a couple in the concussion protocol, missing some starters, and coach told me, hey, we're going to have to play some tough football tonight because we got guys that are going to have to play both sides of it. He sent me the starters, and it looked like just about 8 of them, I'd say, are playing on the same side. This is kind of a little squib kick that is caught by the Owls at the 45-yard line, as that was a nice catch there, as that was Coleman III who received that kickoff.
Windsor has the ball. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball's going to be
And they will start at their own 45. And they would love to build some momentum here going into the half. They have yet to record a first down in tonight's contest. They've been held to just 3 rushing yards. They've completed 1 pass. They've only tried 3. 1:39 to go. In motion, the snap, they're going to hand it off. Good little burst there, about 5-yard gain, as on that carry was Logan Wilson. As he burst through the middle there. As the clock continues to run here. Well, actually, they're going to spot it inside Festus territory, so I believe this is the first time tonight that the Windsor offense has been able to get past the 50-yard line. So we got about 1:10 left. Windsor does have 2 timeouts if they elect to use them. They continue to run this option offense. Snap. Play action. No, they're going to keep it with the quarterback. Running forward is Patterson. He shaked off the first tackler, falls forward, and he's about a yard short of a first down as we're inside a minute to go here in the first half. Patterson did a good job to hold that into his running back's gut for as long as possible before deciding to pull it, and it's 3rd and 1. This would be Windsor's first down if they can get it. Under 30 seconds to go. Could be the final play here of the first half. They take the snap. They're going to hand it off the middle. They're going to push forward. That's going to be their first down of the night as they'll get forward progress for a gain of about 2. As it looks like they handed that football off to Carter Jessic. And that will be a first down with 10.6 to go here in the first half. They're going to tell the scorers to run the clock here, so that will probably do it. We see Windsor actually get up to the line. They may try to run one more play. 1 second, man in motion. The snap, they will, as it's going to be the quarterback that keeps it. Patterson kept it, ran around the left side. He got a hit hard. Huge hit there as that was delivered by Brady Nolan, as it's a gain of about 2-3 yards, and that is going to be the final play of the first half. So it has been all Festus here in this one as they lead it 42-0 going into the break as the Windsor offense just picked up their first down on the second to last play in the first half. So we're going to take a break as we've reached halftime here as you are watching Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL as Festus leads this one 42-0 over the Windsor Owls.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Family pride is driven home. Rutherford, Ruther.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Automobile.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote. 636-797-5800.
The BLITZ Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Family pride is driven home. Ruther.com.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Friday Night Blitz here on Livestream STL. I'm Tanner Hendrickson as we are here at Festus High School as we are at halftime as the Festus Tigers lead the Windsor Owls 42-0, as it has been all Festus in this one, as the offense has dominated this one from the very get-go. They've scored on every possession that they have had tonight, and then defensively they allowed just 1 first down, and that came on the second-to-last play in that first half. It's kind of looking at some of our scoring tonight. It started about halfway through that first quarter, 6:33 left. We saw Hayden Bates with a 3-yard rushing touchdown. Well, you then saw a 34-yard rushing touchdown from Avery Edwards. Hayden Bates got back in on a 9-yard TD rush, followed by a 1-yard rush by Tay Williams, and that's what made it 28-0. And then the defense stepped things up. They got a touchdown in the half, as well as they had a 55-yard interception return from Trey Lacey as he intercepted the quarterback, Luke Patterson, and he returned that to the house. And then we just saw there, with about 1:43 left in the half, a 3-yard rushing touchdown from Landon Yate. As we look at some of our stats that we've been trying our best to keep track of here on Livestream STL. For the Festus Tigers, 12 rushes for 112 yards, and they've thrown for 86 yards as well. And for the Windsor offense, 22 carries, just 16 yards, as they are averaging less than a yard per carry. And that is one thing that they're going to look to try and improve upon in this second half. And as we talked about, we've seen from Festus, they've been rotating in and out their quarterbacks. Essen Smith's run 2 or 3 drives along with Jeremiah Cunningham. And then we've seen all the weapons flying around the field for the Festus Tigers offense. And then they've been really good defensively in this quarter. Their linebacker, who led the team in tackles coming into this one, Mason Shermer, he's been flying around as well. We've seen another couple core pieces for this team running around as well. And talking to the coach before the game, he said, hey, we love our weapons on this team. And we saw that in this first half, as again, they lead this one 42-0, as they are looking to improve to 2-1 on the year, get back above that 500 mark, and also extend their winning streak against this Windsor Owls team. They've beaten them 12 straight times coming into tonight's game, and they're looking to make it 13 in a row by holding on to this 42-0 lead, as the last win for the Windsor Owls against the Festus Tigers came all the way back in 2010. So, again, it's 42-0 our score here on our Friday night Blitz game here on live stream STL as we getting ready to get to the second half, as we're about 10 minutes away from the second half kickoff as the Tigers marching band is on the field. As we will step aside, we'll take one more final break here at halftime. Again, it is 42-0 as the Festus Tigers lead this over the Windsor Owls. When we return, we will have the second half kickoff for you coming up next, as it is Friday Night Blitz here on live stream STL.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford. Ruther.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at MasterTech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're MasterTech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at MasterTech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdsports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Automobile.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford, Ruther.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote. 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Automobile.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford, Ruther.com.
It's Friday Night Blitz here on live stream STL as we are getting close to the second half kickoff between the Festus Tigers and the Windsor Owls as Festus leads this one 42-0 as we're getting ready for the second half kickoff. But before we get to that, let's tell you about our friends at Cheap Seats Photography as they have photography, banners, designs. Where do we get all our banners? It's at Cheap Seats Photography. Of course, give Ron Rigdon and the folks over at Cheap Seats Photography a call, 314-402-9014 or cheapseatsphoto.com, and tell them that we sent you here from Livestream STL. As we're getting ready to kick off the second half, it has been a dominant game here so far for the Festus Tigers as they're going to look to just kind of close this one out and close it out in strong fashion. They don't want to have anything creep up here in the second half that they may look back on and may carry over bad habits into their next week's game. So they're going to be making sure that they try and finish this game strong here on Friday Night Blitz. As we see the Windsor Owls talking with their head coach, trying to figure things out. Again, it is 42-0 our score. Let's kind of recap the scoring for you here in this one. In the first quarter, things got started by Festus on a 3-yard rushing touchdown. About halfway through that quarter from Hayden Bates, that made it 7-0. And then about 4 minutes later, a 34-yard rushing touchdown from Avery Edwards. So it was 14-0 in favor of the Tigers at the end of the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, they really piled things on. As they were driving at the end of the first quarter, they scored about 30 seconds into the second quarter on a 9-yard rushing touchdown from Hayden Bates. And then they had a 1-yard rushing touchdown from Tay Williams about 5 minutes later. And then just about 2 minutes later there with 4:53 to go, we saw, I think, our second pass of the evening from Luke Patterson. Second or third, they've only thrown the ball about 4 times tonight. And Patterson's pass was intercepted and taken to the house from Trey Lacey on a 55-yard interception return. And then they punched in another touchdown with 1:43 to go in the second quarter on a 3-yard rushing touchdown from Landon Yate as it was made it 42-0. And that's where our score stands today. And taking a look at kind of some of the stats here, we've been trying our best to keep them as close as possible and as accurate as possible here on Livestream STL, as looking at some of the numbers for the teams. Festus has 12 first downs tonight. They've carried the ball 12 times for 112 passing yards, and I believe they have 86 passing yards as well. They're 2 for 2 on their third down attempts, and they've been perfect when it comes to their PAT opportunities. And looking at the Windsor offense, they've carried the ball 22 times. They've just got 16 rushing yards, so they are averaging less than a yard per carry. They've thrown the ball 3 times, and they've just got 1 passing yard as they're 1 for 3. They've thrown an interception. They've lost a fumble as well. So we've seen the defense for Festus flying around here in this game. They have forced 2 turnovers, 1 interception. That was the pick 6 that we mentioned. And as I just said, they've also recovered a fumble, which was a really great play as the paw was stuck out as it was kind of a speed option to the right of the quarterback. He went to toss it and reaching out his hand, getting a piece of it. If I remember correctly, I believe it may have been, as bear with me, I'm trying to remember who it was. I believe it was Xavier Gould who had that play where he stuck out his left hand, got a piece of the ball, and then pounced on top of it, and it led to another Festus score as we see the Windsor Owls come out ready to kick things away as they will be kicking off. As Festus won the coin toss when we started things, they elected to defer, so they will be the ones that will be receiving the second half kickoff. And we will see who comes out for the Festus Tigers at quarterback to start the second half. They had been rotating 2 guys, and Coach told me they were going to do that before the game, as Jeremiah Cunningham and Essen Smith was doing that. As we are ready to kick this one away, as we are set to get the second half underway here in our Friday Night Blitz game here on Livestream STL. As Windsor communicates with their kicker, as ready to send this one away, it's Ryan Eskridge. He sends it down the field, be fielded right around the 23-yard line by the Festus Tigers. Running up a seam, avoiding tacklers, now bouncing to the outside. This is Hayden Bates with it. Bates is at the 50. He's got blockers in front of him. He's at the 30 down the sideline. Hesitates, cuts back to the right, shakes off one tackler, and then he will be dragged down at around the 7-yard line as Hayden Bates with an excellent return to start the second half as he almost went the distance. We do have a flag that came in late on this kickoff, and it's laying there at the 15-yard line, and it looks like this kick is coming back. Saw our official signal. Signal something, and he pointed towards Festus. I think it may have been a holding call or an illegal block in the back. That would be my guess on a kickoff like that, especially when they started to kind of cut back. And it looks like that's going to force Festus to start with the football at their own, at the Windsor 30-yard line. It looks like where they're going to mark this. And it looks like the quarterback to start the second half is Essen Smith. Had a good first half, one completion, and at around 15 yards. So he's at quarterback, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. That's Avery Edwards. Edwards with a burst of speed, and on the first play from scrimmage in the second half, Avery Edwards with a 25-yard rushing touchdown. And the Festus Tigers are off and running here in the second half as they make it a 48-0 game here in the third quarter. Avery Edwards is one of the fastest players probably on this team from what we've seen tonight. And we just saw it again there, as that was a huge burst of speed through the hole, and there was nothing the Windsor defense could do to catch him, as it's a 25-yard rushing touchdown from Avery Edwards. So we'll see the PAT coming on here. They've been perfect for these so far today. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So from the very first play from the line of scrimmage, we see a 25-yard rushing touchdown from Avery Edwards, as he's had 2 runs for 25-plus yards today, and it increases the Festus Tigers' lead in this one, 49-0. That's not the start that the Windsor Owls were hoping for. I'm sure they were told in the halftime locker room, ignore the score, try and ignore the score, pretend it's a 0-0 game, try and start fresh, and the very first play from scrimmage was just a punch in the gut, as it's a touchdown, and we're just 33 seconds in to this third quarter. And let's make sure we tell you, about our Upon Further Review show here. It's our weekly show that reviews this week's high school football scores. We crown this week's Player of the Week along with honorable mentions. Then we talk about next week's games. So make sure you join Ray Halbrook, Matt Page, and Jeff Whitener for Upon Further Review, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on Livestream, STL, Facebook, YouTube, and on X, and the TKDS Sports Network for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV, as we're getting set to kick the ball away here again, as Festus will send this one away right to left with a 49-0 lead over the Owls, as they're looking to extend their winning streak against this Owls football team. As this kick is short, it's fumbled, it's loose on the ground, diving back on top of it though, and 2 Windsor players collided, and they're kind of slow to get up, as one of those players was A.J. Patrick, and he's holding his left leg. Hopefully he's okay. So he's one of the most explosive players for this Owls offense. The kick was mishandled, but Windsor able to recover. They will start at about their own 24-yard line. We'll see what momentum they can get, and A.J. Patrick kind of limps off here, and he heads to talk to the trainer. So that's a big loss for this Owls offense. We see Luke Patterson, the junior, back under center for the Owls. He's their starting quarterback. They send a man in motion. They fake a pitch to him. Now they hand it off in the middle. Creative play. Nice little burst of speed and a pretty good run on that play, as that was carried by Logan Wilson. He'll gain about 5 on that play. They've run that play a handful of times in tonight's contest, and each time they've done it where they kind of fake it to the man that's in motion, that's behind the running back there, and then they hand it off up the middle. They've gotten that defensive line to kind of shift around for Festus. So maybe that's the play that really they can turn their hat to, that says, you know what, this will be our chunk play. So they gained about 6 on that first one. As Patterson looks across the O-line, Tries to read the defense. They send another man in motion. They hand it. No, excuse me. The quarterback's going to keep it. They pitch it towards the outside, being wrapped up and tackled. That's Coleman the third. He gains about 3 on that play, and it's going to bring up about 3rd and 1 here on the first possession for the Windsor Owls in the second half. They got to their 33 on that play.
A 3rd down and 1 for the Owls.
So 3rd and 1. The clock continues to tick down. 9:27 to go here in the third quarter. We'll see what the Owls draw up here. They're communicating with one another. Coleman was talking with Patterson. So they line up. 3rd and 1. The snap, they're going to hand it right up the middle. Big hole there. Big chunk play. A late flag comes in. And this is probably going to get backed up.
Penalty flag on the play.
And we'll see what this is. I'm not quite sure what they're going to call this. It looked like a clean block from what I could see from up here. There's a reason I don't wear the pinstripes. The zebras out there are the ones that make the call. So they're communicating right now. Would be a first down if there was no penalty, as it was a good run from Logan Wilson up the middle, as he picked up about 4 on the play. And it actually may be on Festus. No, it is against Windsor.
Big ball foul. Personal foul. Windsor.
It was a personal foul. It will be a first down on the run, but then because of the penalty, it will back the football back up. In fact, they may be starting basically from where they started this drive. See where they place the football here. Yep, they're going to place it basically right where they started this drive, and it'll just kind of reset for first down here. So the ball is on the Windsor 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10 after the penalty.
10 yards to go for the Owls.
It's almost as if we're going back in time, as the drive is basically starting back over from where it began. Patterson's under center. And there was a lot of movement on that play. I don't know if the defense or offense jumped first. I thought the defender did, but it looks like they're going to call false start against the Windsor offense.
Prior to the snap, false start.
So that'll back up Windsor 5 more yards. So it remains first down, though. Play doesn't count. 1st and 15 with 8:51 to go here in the third quarter. As I think jumping early there may have been Cameron Rollin. Looks like a miscommunication or maybe a missed snap count. He thought they were going on a different count as he's talking with head coach right now, figuring out what he did wrong, who was in the wrong. Was it him? Was it the count from the rest of the offense? As they take the snap, they're going to pitch it out. As it's pitched out, this is A.J. Patrick. He's trying to get the edge, gets around it, tries to dodge back towards the middle. The ball's shot out in a tackle between like 4 players. They're going to say that Patrick was down before that football came loose. So it's going to remain with Windsor. And it looks like we may have a player down.
Number 16, Jackson Reese on the
Can't tell who that is for the Windsor Owls that is shaken up. It's one of the offensive linemen that was kind of pulling around on that block. And you know it's not a good thing because he took his helmet off immediately, knowing that he was in some serious pain. So with the injury, we'll step aside as well, as there is 8:14 left here in the third quarter, as you are watching Friday Night Blitz here on live stream STL between the Festus Tigers, who lead this one 49-0 over the Windsor Owls.
Hey, Owls, Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
As we're back here on the Friday Night Blitz game on live stream STL between the Festus Tigers and the Windsor Owls, and the player that came off, I believe, it was kind of tough to see his number, but I do believe it was number 26, Noah Poirier. That is the one that had to hobble off as he needed some assistance from the trainer, struggling to put weight on what looks like his right leg. Or excuse me, it's not Poirier, it is Charlie Gabriel. He's the one who went down. As now we see a snap, a handoff, rush up the middle, gain of about 5 on that carry. As rushing the football there, as I believe getting that carry was Colin Carter. We've seen him on kickoffs today. Did a good job to gain a couple of yards. As he gets the ball to the Festus 30-yard line. Again, the player that I believe that did go down, it was Charlie Gabriel who had to be helped off the field with the trainer. So hopefully he's okay as he heads to the trainer's table to get his leg looked at. As it is about 3rd and 5 here, as we see Patterson line up under center, takes a snap, and a flag came in on the far side. We'll see who this is on. We await word from our official. And it looks like, they're going to get a neutral zone infraction there. Or, excuse me, encroachment against Festus. So that's going to move it 5 yards. It is still 3rd and, they're going to give it a first down. It will be enough for a first down. The ball gets to the 35 now on that penalty against Festus. So 1st and 10 here. From the Windsor 35-yard line. Man in motion. The snap, handoff up the middle. Carrying this, I believe, is Logan Wilson. He runs into about 4 or 5 Festus Tigers players. He'll gain just a handful on the first down carry.
Wilson on the carry. Brought down with play by number 80, Owen Gardner.
It's the player that was first on that tackle, Owen Gardner, the defensive end junior. We're seeing the running game pick up just a little bit here for this Windsor offense. Patterson's the quarterback. He's the lead man under center. They send a player in motion. They're going to pitch it out. As this is pitch out, that's Colin Carter around that right side. He reaches forward to gain just a couple more yards. So he was tackled basically at the line of scrimmage, but because of his reach, he's going to be able to pick up about 2 more yards on that carry.
Wilson on the carry. Brought down the play by number 44, Tyler Bradshaw.
As Bradshaw is the one that got in on the tackle. So it makes it 3rd and about 6 yards to go here. As the ball's at the Windsor 39-yard line. So they've got just 2 first downs in this game. As we see Patterson under center, taking his time, takes a snap. They're going to pitch it out as it's off to Patrick. Patrick dances around one tackler, but that Festus defense has done a great job all night in swarming the football, and they're going to get a tackle right at the line of scrimmage to bring up 4th down in decision time for the Owls. Down 49-0. Probably just going to continue to run out the offense on any 4th down play. As they bring back on Willie Coleman, the 3rd. He checked back into the game, just saw him run on. So we'll see what the Owls draw up here. 4th and 6. They've thrown the ball just 3 or 4 times this evening. We'll see if they go to a passing play here. The snap, they fake a pitch. It is a passing play. It is play action. They're going to throw it in tight coverage. It's knocked down, incomplete. Great job there by the secondary, as I believe that was Gus Drennan that made that deflection to make it incomplete. And we're going to get an official timeout, and we're going to take a timeout as well here on our Friday Night Blitz game of the week on live stream STL, as the Festus Tigers lead this one 49-0 over the Owls, as we are going to take a quick break here as the Windsor Owls trail 49-0 with 4:41 to go here in the third quarter, as you are watching the Friday Night Blitz game on live stream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
The Festus Tigers back on the field after getting a stop there on 4th down, as we see a new quarterback into the game for the first time, as that is Jackson Smith, as he pitches this out to the outside, running towards the right edge and on towards the sideline, racing down to the 10, being shoved out of bounds. I believe that was, trying to see the number, I believe that may have been Ryan Valek that had that carry. I believe that's who was in the backfield on that carry.
Number 20, Nemo Ford on that carry.
4:10 to go here, as that was Nemo Ford. Excuse me, he's the one who got that recent carry. I could see a 2. Couldn't tell if it was 22 or 20, but it is Ford. He's in the backfield. He's on the hip of the new quarterback, Jackson Smith. Smith takes the snap. They're going to hand it back off, rushing towards the middle. The Festus Tigers have some space, being dragged down from behind inside the 5-yard line. It's another decent carry there for the Tigers.
Number 20, Nemo Ford.
That was Ford again on the carry. He's a sophomore running back, getting some action in tonight's game. We got about 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. Jackson Smith, as you heard him just saying the PA announce, he's the quarterback. Snap, they're going to hand it back off to Ford. Ford rushing towards the middle. He's going to try and push his way into the end zone. And Nemo Ford's got a touchdown. The sophomore running back punches it in with 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. And it extends the Festus Tigers lead to 55-0 over the Windsor Owls. About a 5-yard rushing touchdown there from Nemo Ford. And we've seen so far, Tigers been perfect on PATs. Well, that was a high snap. Good job to corral that snap. The PAT kick is up and good. That was Jeremiah Cunningham that held that down. He did a great job to make sure he corralled that football, as that was a high snap, and it makes it 56-0. I want to tell you, make sure sponsor with us here on Livestream STL. Businesses, we are looking for sponsors to complete our spots this fall. You can sponsor with us by calling 314-852-4398. Make sure you sponsor with us here at Livestream STL. Again, that number, 314-852-4398. As we've got 3:08 to go here on our Friday Night Blitz game on Livestream STL between the Festus Tigers and the Windsor Owls, as it's been all Festus here tonight. 56-0 our score with 3:08 left to go in the third quarter. As Festus has scored 7 rushing touchdowns today. We've had a couple of big passing plays, but for the most part they've been running the football today. Get the running back some touches, keep those guys happy, and also the running backs better thank the O-line. They're the ones that help create those spaces. So they're the ones working, doing the gritty work that nobody would like to do. But the offensive linemen are the big part of the reason why that they've had so much success running the football. As this kickoff is going to be returned, being dragged from behind. Nice job by Logan Wilson. He stays on his feet, shakes off a couple tacklers, and now there's just going to be a swarm of bodies that will meet him right around the Windsor 42-yard line. And there's a Festus Tiger player down right around the 30-yard line.
Number 34, Logan Wilson.
Can't quite tell who that is. That is down for the Festus Tigers. Hopefully, whoever it is okay. And with that injury, we're going to step aside as well as you are watching the Friday Night Blitz game here on live stream STL as the Festus Tigers lead this one 56-0 over the Windsor Owls here on live stream STL.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
As we're back here on live stream STLs, it's Friday Night Blitz between the Festus Tigers and the Windsor Owls as it's 56-0, and the injured player, I believe, on the field on the 30-yard line for Festus was Antonio Pinkston, the freshman, number 42. I believe he's the one that walked off the field, and that's the good news, as he was able to walk off. Didn't look like he was needing any help, was able to put weight on everything, as they'll go check him out on the trainer's table. And again, hopefully he's okay and we'll get to see him back in action this evening. Don't want anybody to get hurt, want everybody to stay healthy. So the Windsor offense back on the field as they start at their own 42-yard line. Looks like Patterson's still in at QB for them. Takes the snap, fakes a handoff, running with it, going to run the speed option. He's going to just keep it himself, and he eats it and maybe got a yard on that carry. As the Festus Tigers defense played that really well. If you're not careful, it can lead to a big play as that quarterback can just hang on to that football for as long as possible, then just pitch that out to the side. But the Tigers defense has been on top of everything tonight, and it started from the very first play as we saw their leading tackler Mason Sherman just fly through the middle, time the snap, and hit I think it was either the QB or the running back right as he got the football, and that was the first play from scrimmage, and that's just been the story of the Festus defense tonight. Man in motion, the snap, they're going to run it up the middle, fighting off one tackler, pushing forward, down right around midfield at about the 48-yard line. So that's Carter Jessic that has the carry.
Number 5, Carter Jessic on the carry. Third down for the Owls.
That was a good run from Jessic. He's had some strong runs in tonight's contest. There haven't been any real massive chunk plays for the Windsor Owls. For the most part, the offense has been held to about a yard per carry, maybe even less than that in tonight's game. As it's about 3rd and 4, jumping. It looks like they're going to get offsides. They're going to actually blow the play dead. Thought they were going to let that be a free play, but our officials will stop play before it continues, and that's probably going to give enough for a first down if I had to guess on that encroachment.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, Tigers, first down, Windsor.
And it looks like it will be just enough, so first down for Windsor. They're into Festus territory as they've got the ball now at the Festus Tigers' 46-yard line with 1:05 to go here in the third quarter. 56-0, the Tigers lead this one. Jumping off sides was the defensive end on that far side. Just got a little too anxious with he's ready to jump on the running back or QB, whoever wants to run the football on this next play. Patterson back under center. Send a man in motion. They hand it just up the middle, trying to push forward. That's Jessic again. He reached out, gained another yard by doing so probably. And he gets to right around the 41-yard line, as that's another 5-yard carry for him. So they're starting to really run the ball well up the middle of the field here as the game has ticked on, as we got about 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Clock winds down. Will we see one more play? It doesn't look like it, as it looks like we're just going to see Patterson and the offense jog over to the sideline, which will signal the end of the third quarter here in this one, as we will take a break. And when we come back, we will start the fourth quarter, as it's Friday Night Blitz here on live stream STL, as it is 56-0. The Festus Tigers lead it over the Windsor Owls. We'll be right back with the fourth on live stream STL.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Welcome back into Friday Night Blitz here on live stream STL. And hey, make sure you catch our games, as you can now catch our broadcast at the Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, in Case and Bucks in Barnhart. They're watching us tonight as we've got a game between the Festus Tigers and the Windsor Owls. So again, make sure you catch our games there. All brought to you by us here at Livestream STL through the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV, as we are getting set to start the fourth quarter here, as the Windsor Owls are in Festus territory. 56-0, the Tigers lead it over Windsor in this one, as they're looking to extend their winning streak against the Owls. As the snap, Patterson's going to keep it. He's going to pitch it. That is off to Coleman the third. He kind of breaks through the middle, pushing forward. Does he have enough for a first down? He does. So another first down on this drive for the Windsor Owls.
Number 3, Willie Coleman the third on the carry. Brought down on the play by number 62, Aiden Buellman.
So 2 first downs on this drive for Windsor. They've had more first downs in this half than they did in the first, where they only had 1. As they've got the ball at the 35-yard line of the Festus Tigers. They'd love to be able to put some points on the board. They're going to run it up the middle. This is a big run, spinning off of his blocker and now falling forward, as it's going to be a nice game from Jessic on the carry. That's probably the biggest gain of the night for the Windsor Owls, as that was a pickup of about 8. And Jessic's had about 3 straight runs, 3 or 4, in which he's gained 5 or more yards. So the Owls looking to end the night on a good note. Want to run away from any game with some positives. Down 56-0. They're starting to create them on this drive. As they set another man in motion, the snap, they're going to pitch it all the way out here towards this left side, hesitating, trying to spin off a tackler. That's A.J. Patrick, but he was dragged down by his shoulder pads, as I think in on that tackle. I believe that was Braden Wilkes that made the tackle.
Brought down on the play by number 48 for the Tigers, Cody Cook.
Or it may have been Cody Cook, one or the other. Was there on that tackle. Did a really good job to wrap up A.J. Patrick by the shoulder pads and drag him down. So we got 10 minutes to go here in this one. Third down for the Owls, about 3rd and 2, and they went early, as Logan Wilson took off on the play early, and that's going to back them up on the false start, and that's a kind of penalty that can really kill you on an offense that's just kind of stuttered along tonight and hasn't been able to get anything going. And this is the first drive that they've had some momentum. Now they're backed up 5 yards because of the false start. And this running offense, about 3rd and 3 is where they probably want to be at. And now it's backed up to about 3rd and 7. So it makes things tougher on them. See the quarterback Patterson under center. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off, rushing towards the middle, trying to shake off that tackler. That was a really good run. That was Colin Carter on the carry, and he's got a first down. That was a pickup of about 9 on that play. We're now starting to see this Windsor offense really establish the running play. So they've got some of their backups into tonight's game. As they take the snap, they're going to hand this off. This is off to Coleman the third. He's going to be wrapped up, and he's going to lose some yards, as the Festus Tigers have done a really good job tonight of just sniffing out that kind of wraparound in the backfield, as that play's not been able to gain a lot tonight for this Owls offense. It's been kind of sniffed out, and Festus is, I would bet if we had advanced numbers that we could look at, if we were doing some advanced analytics, I bet that kind of sweep play has been really eaten alive by the Tigers, and I bet they've probably got that more so for loss of yards on average than anything else. As it's second down, ball's at the 25-yard line of the Festus Tigers. It's definitely four-down territory for Windsor. They'd love to leave tonight with a positive note and get some points on that scoreboard. They take the snap. They're going to pitch it out. It's bobbled. It's loose. It's on the ground. No, excuse me. It was held on to. As able to secure that was Carter Jessic, but he really almost lost that football as that kind of pitch out to him. I think it hit him in the mask or popped off the top of the helmet, and I thought the ball hit the ground as I saw the quarterback Patterson racing after it. But he did a good job to make sure he was able to secure it. As Jessic was somehow able to hold on to that football. Now it's third and long. So we'll see if we see a passing play here. 7.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 56-0. Festus leads it over the Windsor Owls. So they get set at the line. Send a man in motion. Take the snap. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Nice job to avoid one tackler. Logan Wilson almost spun free of the second. And had he done that, he may have been able to pick up the first down, but it's a good gain on third, and it's going to bring up fourth and about 10 as they get the ball to the original line of scrimmage. We'll see what they run here. Coleman comes back into the game for the Owls. .6:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Owls line up, send a man in motion, take the snap, play action, then they hand it off on the end around. They've got a blocker. They might be able to cut. Making the cut, spinning off the ball, came loose at the last second, I believe. A.J. Patrick with a nice run. And they're going to stop the clock, 6:13 to go, in a really nice run from A.J. Patrick. He had one more blocker. He just couldn't cut back inside and shake off another defender to get to the end zone. But it's a first down, and for the first time tonight, we see the Windsor offense inside the red zone because they've got the football at the 5-yard line. The Windsor offense coming into tonight has just scored 7 points. They did that in their Week 1 win over Herculaneum, 7-6. Looking to get their second touchdown of the year. This has been a great drive for them. This is how they envisioned the game going tonight when it started. As they hand the ball off, that's Coleman the third. He cuts back to the near side, and he scores off the tackle with 5:25 to go. And we see the Windsor Owl offense punch one into the end zone as they are on the board this evening. 56-6 our score. The Festus Tigers lead it. And we have a player down for the Owls. Not quite sure who that was that went down. Hopefully he's okay, whoever that is. They're stretching him out, so maybe it's cramps. May have been our touchdown scorer, Willie Coleman. So really stretch him out. I think it is Coleman that is down. But this is the first drive that we've seen from the Owls that's led to a touchdown. And with the injury, we'll take a quick break as you are watching the Friday Night Blitz game here on live stream STL as the Festus Tigers lead this one 56-6 over the Windsor Owls.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings. We got amazing burgers. We got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Hey Dalen, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Hey Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
As we're back here on Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL, 5:25 to go here in the fourth quarter, as we just saw the Windsor Owls score their first touchdown of the night, and it is the man that scored it, Willie Coleman III. He's the one that got injured on the play. Can't really put much weight on his left leg, so hopefully he is okay. As it is 56-6 our score, with 5:25 to go here in the fourth quarter, and it looks like the Owls are going to line up for a PAT. Tough to tell right now, but that's the way it looks. So they'll just settle for work on the kicking game as they got an opportunity to do so. This kicking's a major factor here at the high school level, as we've seen multiple times throughout the years. As the snap, it's good snap, good hold. The kick is up. It hit the upright. Did it fall through? It did. As it falls through, the PAT is good, as that was kicked up and in. And kicking that was Ryan Eskeridge, the junior kicker, and that makes it 56-7 with 5:25 to go. And let me tell you about our friends over at Cheap Seats Photography Banners Designs. Where do we get our banners? Well, that's right, it's at Cheap Seats Photography, of course. Give Ron Rigdon and the folks over at Cheap Seats Photography a call at 314-402-9014 or cheapseatsphotos.com. Tell them that we sent you from Livestream STL. Again, you can call 314-402-9014 or visit their website, cheapseatsphoto.com. As we've got 5:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter, it's 56-7 our score here on our Friday Night Blitz game on Livestream STL. Tanner Hendrickson along with you. And let me tell you about the games that we've got going on next week, just to give you a little preview. As Livestream STL, we have Festus at DeSoto, and then on Livestream STL South, we've got DeBerg at Windsor. So we'll see the Owls once again this week on Friday Night Blitz. A week from today, it'll be week 4 of the high school football season. Hard to believe we're already in week 4, as it's a full weekend of football in the high school. At the high school level, college football going on tonight as well, and tomorrow, and then the NFL week 1 will kick off tomorrow. It's full swing. Fall is getting ready to be upon us. Pumpkin spice season as well. I know Eli's excited about it, our producer here. Big pumpkin spice guy, I can just tell. As we see the Owls kick this one away, going from our right to left here with 5.5 minutes to go. As returning this kick, shaking off one tackler, as this is Tay Williams with it. Now he breaks away. He's got the edge. He's got the outside. Williams is down the sideline at the 50. The 40 cuts back towards the middle, gets wrapped up from behind inside the Windsor Owls 30-yard line. Another huge return, as he's been great tonight when he's been on the field, as that was a huge kickoff return as we're inside of 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. And I was talking to head coach for Festus, A.J. Ofadale, before the game, and I asked him, and I like to ask coaches, do you have anybody, it's kind of early here in the fall season, but looking to play football at the next level? And he said, we're going to have a ton of guys. We think there's a chance that we have the most guys in our history in his time here that's going to be signing to play college football somewhere. So we'll keep you updated if we find out more and hear where some of these Festus kids are going. It's always exciting to see guys go play at the next level. As we see Festus come back out here on offense as the snap, they're going to hand it off. Great play by the Windsor defense. They blew up that running play from the very beginning. I believe that was Amari Anderson on the carry, the sophomore. He didn't get anywhere. In fact, he lost 2 yards on that play. This Windsor defense, they came in and they'd been one of the best in the area, just allowing 18 total points. Their defense was a strong suit, but tonight the Festus offense has just been better. They've got explosive weapons all across the field, and they've done a really good job taking advantage and have had some huge rushing plays. They've had 1 or 2 big passing plays as they take the snap, carrying it. Now they pitch it back out. That's Anderson. Anderson runs along the right side, tries to get the edge, being brought down. Are we going to get a horse collar? No, there will not be a horse collar, as Colin Carter's the one that made that tackle. And that's a strong tackle right there, grabbing the jersey and just pulling him down. As the ball is at the 30-yard line. As Festus lines up, Mize Edwards is the one that is the wide receiver. Or, excuse me, the quarterback, that's what I meant to say. He's listed as a wide receiver. He's a senior. Probably wanted a taste of that QB position before graduation. Takes the snap, it's high. Nice job to Kraut with the right hand. Pitches out towards the left. It's loose on the ground. Windsor trying to get on top of it, and they will, as it's going to be a turnover. Nice job to jump on top of that fumble, as that's Colin Carter that recovers it, as he recovers it at the Windsor 44-yard line. And it's a turnover for the Tigers, and that was one thing they didn't want to have tonight, was they didn't want to turn the football over, and they do it for the first time this evening. But they still are winning the turnover battle, as Windsor's turned it over twice. And again, that's just the first time for this Tigers offense, and we've got 2:10 to go. It's a running clock with our score being 56-7. Windsor will probably run just a handful of plays to kind of put a nice little bow on this one. As we see the quarterback, Patterson, go under center. Man in motion, takes a snap. They run it up the middle. Nice job by the Festus Tigers defense. They've been great on that front seven tonight. So that was Logan Wilson on the carry. He gained maybe a yard with 1:40 to go.
Number 34, Wilson on the carry. Brought down on the play by number 80, Owen Gardner.
Gardner's the one that they're going to credit with the tackle. And as I said, the front seven's been just dominant tonight for the Festus Tigers. They've done a really good job sniffing out the run and play, reading the option plays as well. Not a lot of big chunk plays until we got to about the midway point of this fourth quarter. And then at that point, we saw Windsor really establish the running game. It's been all Festus tonight, though. The snap, they're going to hand it back off towards the middle. I believe that is Wilson again. Just couldn't shake off that first tackler before being brought down. Or excuse me, that's not Wilson. That is Jessic on the carry. Carter Jessic with a gain of about 2 as we're inside a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. As the clock continues to run down, and if I had to guess, this will probably be our last play of tonight's game. Boy, would Windsor love to end tonight on a 47-yard rushing, or excuse me, a 53-yard rushing touchdown. It'd be helpful if I was good at math. Man in motion again. The snap, they're going to pitch it out, running it towards this near side as the carry is with A.J. Patrick. Shakes off one tackler, gets around the edge, gets knocked out of bounds, or he stepped out of bounds. But it's a good run. And it looks like that may be the final play of tonight's game. And at least it ends on a good note for the Owls offense as they don't get a first down on the spot. They're just a little bit short. So we got 5 seconds to go as you hear the Festus crowd starting to really clap and cheer on their guys, as it looks like the clock is just going to run down as we officially hit all zeros as the Festus Tigers improve to 2-1 on the year as they win this one by a final score of 56-7 over the Windsor Owls. And it has been a game tonight in which it was Festus from the very beginning. As let's recap this one for you here, as again the final score tonight, 56-7, our score. The Tigers win it, and it was them from the very beginning as they held the Windsor offense to just 1 first down in the first half. as it was a tough sledding, and for Windsor, they told us before the game, if we're going to win tonight's game, we got to possess the football. They just couldn't generate the running game like they wanted to. The Festus Tigers defense was flying all over the place, and then the offense, the weapons were just all over the place for them. Let's take a look at our scoring summary here, as the first touchdown of the night was a 3-yard rushing touchdown from Hayden Bates. We saw Avery Edwards with a 34-yard rushing touchdown. Hayden Bates again on a 9-yard rushing touchdown. Tay Williams a 1-yard rushing touchdown. That was 28-0 in the second quarter. Then a 55-yard interception return by Trey Lacey for a touchdown. And then Landon Yates with another 3-yard rushing touchdown. Avery Edwards 25-yard rushing touchdown on the first play of scrimmage from the second half. And then, as I said, we did see one touchdown. Windsor did a really good job in the fourth quarter of establishing the running game, a 5-yard rushing touchdown from Emil Ford, the sophomore. And that's where we get to our final score in tonight's game, 56-7. I'm Tanner Hendrickson, and we're going to sign off for this one. As a big thanks to my production guy here with me, Eli Yunt, did a great job this evening. And hey, don't forget that next week's games that we've got going on for you here on live stream STL. Next week for Friday Night Blitz, we will have Festus at DeSoto, and then on live stream STL South, we will have DuBourg at Windsor. So that will do it for us here this evening on live stream STL. We thank all of you for tuning in and watching tonight's game, and make sure you join us again Friday for Friday Night Blitz next week. Again, for Eli Young, I'm Tanner Hendrickson. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and thanks again for watching Friday Night Blitz here on live stream STL.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.